Role-playing games have had some of the most disgusting scams ever posted in any store or Kickstarter. At a certain point years ago, we had back-to-back scams from the roleplay genre, and it just became quite unbearable at that point. Titles like New Citizen, New Life, but there was one that really set itself apart from all the others, just simply based on how much hype there was surrounding it. It may sound familiar to you if you're into this genre, because the game is Project Raw, or simply Raw. Back in the year 2019, a new company called Killer Whale Games emerged, and with that came this new mysterious game, which didn't have much other than concept trailers, which didn't even show concept gameplay or anything. But still, it didn't take long before the excitement came about. Everyone wanted to see what this was. Raw was an MMO roleplay game in a big society where you could start a business, go into politics, drive big trucks and other vehicles, trade items with people, work as a police officer. Pretty much you could do anything, far in bigger scale than GTA ever allowed us to do. Within a month, the campaign received double of the money they wanted, $202K instead of the $82K they initially were expecting. Killer Whale estimated that the cost of their game would hover around $300K overall. Hype grew and desperation became to set in. People wanted to see the gameplay now, and they were promised exactly that. But when the time came through to actually show it, the company declared that they didn't have enough time, and other misfortunes that meant no gameplay would be released. All of this so far happened in the month of June. The following month of July, everything was going according to plan for Killer Whale. Their game was only 2 weeks from getting access to its Kickstarter funds, and that was set to be in July 16. But as more people kept raising questions and doubts started to set in, Kickstarter began to feel concerned about this product. Was it a scam? Was it not a scam? Why haven't they released the so-called gameplay they promised before the money came in? Well, most people would say that they wanted to take the money and disappear, and the gameplay was just a bait for people to fall on. Well, it turned out to go upside down for them. Their plan quickly fell apart when Kickstarter shut them down literally one day before they got to the money. Meaning Kickstarter saw a good enough reason to ban them. What that reason was, it is still unknown, but it is clearly something to do with the lies and deception of these scummy developers. Lied about the gameplay, lied about how much they needed to fund the game, lied about the progress of development, lied about the reason Kickstarter banned them. They said Kickstarter told them that the fact that they would do an Indiegogo campaign on their description was against the TOS, which nowhere on the terms of service does it say that you can't promote another campaign. And if it does say that, then I may be wrong, but still believe that the real reason they were banned is because Kickstarter investigated their game, saw a bunch of assets placed together, saw that they had no gameplay, saw that the developers were really suspicious, and more than anything, saw that these developers didn't have the resources or expertise to attempt such an ambitious project. The biggest shame was the following couple of days. July 18th, 3 days after the Kickstarter shut down. They finally released the so-called gameplay, and it is just of this character running around an interior construction business, or so it appears. Never does the character interact with its surroundings, and even popular YouTuber Big Fry TV shows that they're using assets for this video. The backlash set in after seeing all the red flags, and Killer Whale was never heard from again. Their YouTube channel is still active in case you want to check it out, but they do have a dead Twitter. It seems like all of their social media was just made to promote their Discord, which who knows what's really going on inside there. Ultimately, you can't build a game bigger than Rockstar with $300,000. It is just not possible. You need experts in writing, art, graphics designs, animations, and that is just without mentioning the voice acting and all the elements that go into a potential super detailed and huge game like this. The roleplay genre could easily be the most difficult genre to pull off as far as development goes, because of just all the elements that go into it. And Kickstarter knew that a team of amateur scummy developers couldn't make that happen, and that was what happened to Raw. They almost got away with everyone's money, so next time you want to support a promising team of developers, try your best to educate yourself on what they're doing and watch out for the red flags.